Once upon a time, in a land shrouded in darkness and mystery, there was a legendary figure known as Count Alucard. Tales of his chilling presence and supernatural powers spread far and wide, whispering through the forests and echoing in the shadows of the night. Count Alucard was no ordinary nobleman. He was a vampire, cursed with eternal life and a thirst for blood. His castle stood atop a craggy hill, its tall spires piercing the moonlit sky. The villagers nearby dared not approach, for they believed that the Count's gaze could turn a man to stone and his touch could drain the life from even the bravest soul. One stormy evening, a brave young traveler named Edgar arrived at the outskirts of the village. He was curious and fearless, eager to uncover the truth behind the legends. As he approached the castle, thunder roared and lightning lit up the darkened sky. Edgar entered through the heavy wooden doors, which groaned loudly as they swung open. Inside, the castle was a labyrinth of shadowy corridors and echoing halls. Portraits of long-dead ancestors stared down at him with hollow eyes. As Edgar ventured deeper, he felt a cold presence watching him from the darkness. Suddenly, from the shadows, Count Alucard appeared, his crimson eyes glowing like embers. "Who dares enter my domain?" The Count's voice was deep and echoing, sending chills down Edgar's spine. "I am Edgar, a seeker of truths," he replied bravely. "I wish to learn your story." The vampire's lips curled into a sinister smile. "Very well," he said, "but beware, for knowledge comes at a price." The Count began to tell his tale, a story of love and loss, of cursed immortality, and of a longing for redemption. He revealed that once he was a nobleman who had made a terrible pact with dark forces to gain eternal life. Now, he roamed the shadows, neither fully dead nor alive, haunted by his past and craving a way to break free from his curse. As the night went on, Edgar felt a strange sympathy for the lonely vampire. He saw that beneath the terrifying exterior was a soul tormented by his own darkness. With courage, Edgar promised to help him find a way to end his suffering. But as dawn approached, the shadows grew thicker, and the castle seemed to come alive with whispers and footsteps. Count Alucard's eyes glowed brighter, and he warned Edgar that the night was dangerous for outsiders. With a heavy heart, Edgar bade farewell to the vampire, knowing he might never see him again. As he left the castle behind, the first light of morning broke through the clouds. Edgar knew that the legend of Count Alucard would live on forever, a story of darkness, mystery, and the eternal struggle between good and evil. And so, children, remember, some shadows are born from sorrow, and some stories are best left in the dark. Sleep tight, and beware the night, for even the bravest souls can find themselves face to face with the unknown. The end.
Good night.